We are not a place for sick hobbyists to practice their vile ideology, and we won't stand for it. We will react, and where we can be proactive, we will be. But I assure you we will react. The last point I'd like to make is on the current situation with regard to Master Cpl Mathews. I want you to know that this was a signal we did not miss. The Canadian Forces National Counterintelligence Unit had already begun to deal with him by the time that story broke. He underwent his first contact with the chain of command in April. So we didn't miss a signal. I'm happy to say we didn't miss a signal. You know, we have zero tolerance. Zero tolerance for behavior and hateful conduct. But we don't have zero tolerance for people. If someone can be rehabilitated, if someone can be retrained, taught, changed, okay, we'll try. But if they can't be, then they're gone. And so zero tolerance means we're going to do something.
If you want to be someone that has hateful sort of thoughts and ideations, then you don't belong in uniform. You don't belong in this great institution that we like to believe upholds the spirit of respect, dignity, diversity, inclusion. And if we have people that are in uniform that don't believe in that, then they don't belong in uniform, and we will find a way to get them out of that uniform. They don't belong in that uniform. We learn from what happens around us, and when our individuals act in an appropriate way, we change the way that we train them, teach them, educate them, and how we treat them when they are acting in a way that's inappropriate. So I will be involved in that. As you know, I do the recruiting. It's my campaign. Attraction and recruiting are top of the list for things that we must do, because we must continue to sustain this force. You mentioned, hey, you know, can you do better screening? Well, you could do a very detailed screening that could take a very long time, but you have to be respectful of the law, right? You can't start going into people's backgrounds in a way that infringes on their privacy. There's a law that prevents that. But what you can do is you can ask them the right questions. You can do enough of a background check that at least you get a pulse of who they are. And then once you get them in the door, then you can start to see what their actions say of that individual.